Hello, my Leos. Happy birthday. Hopefully, your birthday is fun. It's Sunny Avi, and this is your weekly for the week of August 16th through the 22nd, 2020. Keep in mind that these are generals. The things that I talk about may not resonate with you, and it shall be alright. If you are interested in a personal reading, please check out the description bar below because all of my information is there. Disclaimer with my readings: I do talk fast, I do curse, and due to me reading for a lot of different energies, my readings can be pretty jumpy. Alright, so off the gate, I just kind of wanted to get into the reading. So for some of you, you may be rushing the process during this time, or you feel as if you are being rushed. There's a particular song that popped in my head, and it's Falsetto by The Dream. And also, I kept hearing the word lovebirds. So maybe for some of you, you will find love this week, or the focus will be on love. Okay, let's see. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this because I'm getting this vibe. I'm not gonna tell y'all what y'all want to hear. I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all need to hear, and if you don't like it, the message, then I mean, oh well, I don't know what to tell you. But y'all, I feel for some of you, you may be having an issue with luck. You feel as if good luck is not as opaque as it used to be. That's the word I'm hearing. If you feel like things haven't been working in your favor, or if it feels like you're having a hard time with something, this is the same message that I've been giving a lot of y'all for some time. Like I told the Geminis, like 2020 was really all about healing ourselves and exposing the fake, and even the fake within ourselves. But like I was saying, if you've been noticing that your luck isn't what it used to be, Spirit is saying you lost the luck charm within you. We're all lucky when it comes to certain things, okay? And we can be lucky with everything if we just really put our minds and our souls and our hearts into what it is that we want luck from. But Spirit is saying you lost your passion, you lost your drive, you lost your charisma. You lost a big chunk of you. Rather, okay, and ironically, I put this card upside down when I was messing with it. But ironically, you once again you lost a big chunk of you, and it may be because of another person, or it just may be from you. But off the gate, like you allowed for it to happen. So at the end of the day, you lost the luck within you. But I feel like you're getting it back. Like maybe you realized it. Maybe you're like, damn, why the hell am I not getting what I want? Like, why aren't things manifesting the way that I want it to? And I just feel like some of you, like, you're going into that realization, like, damn, I really lost me, and I want to get me back, and I want to be happy. I want to be in a good space. And I just feel that some of you, like, you're falling in love with you again. You're falling in love with the trophies of you. And I feel for some of you, like maybe you've hid it away, or maybe you felt like you needed to change yourself. You feel like you needed to hide who you really are to make someone happy. So it's like you gave that person a false persona of yourself, or vice versa. Flip it to how it resonates. Especially if like there's a instant change within things, and this may be like love, family, or career. Like if you've noticed that someone kept talking, I know this is random, I keep getting a scenario, maybe at work or with your family or with love. There's someone that kept talking to you, and you was like, okay, what the fuck do you want? Like, why are you trying to be cool? Why are you trying to smile in my face? And even though it may appear that person was being a bit fake, or maybe they had a reputation of being fake, regardless of who that person was, Spirit was bringing that person into your life consistently, whether it's on and off. They were bringing that person into your life to show, in order for you to show who you really were, for you to speak up, when things didn't feel right. Maybe you didn't have the courage to tell that person, okay, why are you talking to me? Leave me alone. And maybe you did, but you still kept tolerating that person. You still allow for that person to get under your skin, vice versa. Okay. But the thing that you've been hiding deep down in you, it's coming up. For some of you, you may have dreams of something coming out of you, whether it's like a demon. I'd say it in that sense, but whether it's like a demon, it's another person, it's an angel, whatever the case may be. I just feel like you're dreaming of something coming out of your mouth. Maybe you dream of throwing up. Maybe, unfortunately, for some of you, you do throw up during this time and you become ill. Okay. For some of you, you may have some stomach pains, or you've been dealing with stomach pains. I'm dealing with stomach issues as well, and I'm a Leo rising. But this is happening. I'm going to speak from my experience because Spirit is telling me to do so. I have stomach problems because not only is it a generational lesson, but there are times when I've had a hard time speaking up and not being honest, not only with that other person or people, but with myself. And now I've allowed for the consequence of me having stomach problems and other organ problems because of my insecurity of speaking up and being afraid of confrontation or what that other person or what that other people would think or say. So now I have to heal myself. And maybe for some of you, you don't have severe stomach problems like I do. Maybe it's something small. Maybe you just have that feeling in your stomach like, oh, something is going to happen. Or once again, you have like stomach aches. Once again, this is dealing with your solar plexus chakra. And Spirit really wants you to understand what you've been hiding, what you've been putting away. For some of you, there's a talent that you have or you had, and you've let it go for so long. Maybe you haven't used it within the last 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or within the last 9 years. Maybe like the age of 9 was when this, I keep picking up on the word prodigy, was when this prodigy or this talent went away from you. And it was taken away from like inner battle, inner conflict. Maybe you were picked on because of this hobby, or you were picked on because of this talent, and you stopped doing it. Or maybe like you had your own demons that you were dealing with at the age of 9 or 9 years ago, 9 weeks, 9 days, 9 months ago, and you put this hobby or prodigy to the side. And once again, it's like, okay, it's coming back up again. And I feel that you kind of have resentment towards either this person or maybe yourself for either not speaking up, not using your talents for good use. But on another note, maybe you're at this phase within your life where like all is forgiven, all is done, and you are just ready to move on with your life. You don't want to hold the baggage and the burden of others, and also the baggage and the burden that you've created for yourself. Like you're ready to let that go, but at the same time you must be open to it. You must be open. Spirit is saying sometimes you aren't really able to get your want. Sometimes you aren't able to get what you want. I can't talk. Sometimes things aren't going to work as you plan. Things aren't going to work in your favor from the human eye. But just know whatever you want will eventually happen, and sometimes it will happen totally different than what you had expected or what you had wanted. Okay, be open-minded to what's coming in. Okay, Spirit is saying there's a blessing in disguise. Maybe a fight breaks out, or a disagreement happens. Blessing in disguise. Whatever difficulties that you're dealing with, know that it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe for some of you, Spirit is putting you through hardship in order for you to understand the inner wisdom, to understand the courage and the strength within you. Spirit is saying some of you, you've led yourself, keeping up like by the wayside, and I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's like you led yourself astray. You led yourself in a direction that you really wasn't supposed to. Okay, you were supposed to go through it in a way, because we saw that you wasn't learning. There was a point in time when you got what you want, where you were spoiled, and we felt like you wasn't treating it properly and treating us properly as well. So we took it away from you, and the suffering came. You cannot curse anyone, and it's not good to curse yourself. Things happen, and also understand that there's free will. Just because hardship has been placed upon your life, you can always get out of it. And just because someone doesn't want to be with you, or vice versa, you don't have to suffer by continuously giving them the time of day. Whatever you want to be gone from your life, it will happen. Just give us the word, but also let your actions speak proudly. If you don't like it, don't entertain it. For some of you, you are shedding your skin during this time. You may be very interested with snakes, dragons. For some reason, like I'm hearing Scorpios. Maybe you're dreaming of a Scorpio. Maybe you have Scorpio within your chart. Maybe a Scorpio comes through, and maybe this Scorpio allows for you to shed your skin in a good or bad way. Maybe someone catches you in a vulnerable state, and you need to think differently. Maybe the vulnerable you back then needs to be different than the vulnerable you now. And I just feel, once again, Spirit is like trying to give you courage. Don't be afraid to fight. And not like literally fight. Maybe for some of you, yeah, you got to throw some hands. But you shouldn't be afraid to deal with your obstacles. Don't hide away. Don't be vulnerable and go in your little cocoon and expect for everything to be okay when you come out. Okay, Spirit was saying it was just as bad when you went in as you come out. So even though you try to hide and run from your problems, they're still going to be there waiting for you to deal with them. Okay, so just handle your shit properly. On another note, Spirit wants you to understand that it is safe for you to love yourself. It is okay for you to listen to yourself. Especially, I keep picking up for some of you, like maybe you were in an abusive relationship or abusive family lifestyle, and now like you are understanding your own voice and your own opinion. And maybe for some of you, like you've had a hard time like speaking up, and now it's time for you to sing a different tune. You can take that how you want to. For some of you, you need to be uncomfortable with what you've had in regards to love. Sometimes like we can say all day long, like, oh, I don't want to be with this person, I don't want this type of person, but yet we entertain this type of person. And Spirit is saying you need to get uncomfortable with what you were comfortable with. Okay, I feel like this will be Spirit is saying an ungrounding time for love. Like I just feel for this week, like it's just really all about, okay, what you want and what you're willing to accept and what you're willing to deal with and what you're willing to bring to the table. For some reason, I just keep picking up on Scorpio energy. A Scorpio is coming, or you're dreaming of a Scorpio. Okay, my voice went out, sorry. Now that song by Pink, Who Knew, is coming in my head. So maybe this is someone from the past. Maybe you're reminiscing on someone who is dead to you, whether they are physically dead or like they're dead to you in regards to emotions. Okay, for some reason you may be thinking about this person. I do see people coming in, but it's like you're not interested. Like no one is really catching your attention. Like, you know what you want and you want to stick with that, but just continue to stick with that, okay? Definitely trust your intuition. I do see prosperity coming in, but I feel like it's starting from within. It may not be externally, it's internally right now. All right. For some of you, for some of you may not be talking about your problems, and that's okay too, because sometimes, like, we can't trust people with our own business. You know, we can't. So maybe for some of you, you're choosing to keep your things to yourself. But maybe for some of you, that has been your issue. You kept too much in for too long. If you are pregnant right now, don't do this. Like, don't keep your emotions in. Like, handle them and express them maturely, but don't hold your pain in. Don't be in dumb ass situations that's harmful to you and your unborn child. Don't do that to your baby, because everything that you're feeling, everything that you're going through, your baby is feeling it. Everything that you say, your baby is feeling it, and your baby is molding itself to be what you felt while you were pregnant. And hopefully that's making sense. Maybe this is in regards to children. Like, don't put your children through trauma and the hardship that you went through. You can totally have a different plan for them. Start planning now is what Spirit is saying. Maybe this is in regards to a difficult situation, or this is in regards to your children. Maybe if you want to put money to the side for your children, when it comes to, like, them getting older, and, like, them having their first car, like them going to college, or put money aside for them when they want to start their own business. Like, show your children entrepreneurship. Show them that they can be their own boss, that they can do whatever they want to do. Bring encouragement to your child, and also bring encouragement to yourself. Look in the mirror every day and say kind things to yourself. Okay, speak in first person. All right. And if you want to speak in third person, you can too. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, that's really what I'm picking up on. Like, I just feel like there's, like, groundbreaking changes is happening, and whether you're ready or not ready, here or not, here it comes. So yeah, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Good luck with everything, and I shall see you guys next week. Take care. Bye. Happy birthday.